Okay, a very good morning and warm welcome everyone. This is Miranjana. Today we are going to discuss another important topic from geography. This is weathering and soil formation. Okay, so without any further delay, let's have a look what we are going to learn in this chapter. The types of rock, agent of gradation, weathering and its types, formation of soil and soil profile, soil erosion and soil conservation. Okay, so all are the topic we are going to cover in this chapter. Okay, so before starting with the weathering and soil formation, we have to understand the rock and lithosphere, because rocks are subjected to weathering and thus form the soil. Okay, so we have to understand the composition of the rocks, different types of the rock, because the different chemical properties, the physical properties of the soil are derived from the rock. Okay, so we have to understand the rock before proceeding with the weathering and formation of the soil. Okay, now let's see the definition or the basic concept of the lithosphere. The layer of the earth that is made of rock is known as lithosphere. The lithosphere where we people are now living in, that is a solid crust of the earth, that is known as your lithosphere. Okay, now we will see what is rock. Actually, rock is a naturally occurring substances that is mainly made of different types of the minerals or other mineral like substances. Okay, as I already say, our earth is made of solid layer called lithosphere. That lithosphere is made of different types of the rock. Okay, now see, to carefully understand and to study about the earth science, we need to understand the earth. Okay, you see, rock include soft as well as loose material like your clay, your gravel, then your silt. This all are the substances that is rocks are made of. Okay, then as I already said, rock does not composed of one single minerals. Okay, rocks are usually the mixture of varieties of minerals. Okay, that is why we have a different types of the rock having different types of the minerals. Okay, we will see the different types of the rock. So on the basis of the formation, rocks are mainly of three types: your igneous rocks, sedimentary rock and metamorphic rock. Okay, so these are the different types of the rock. You can see the picture here. See, this is igneous rock, this is sedimentary rock and this is metamorphic rock. See this, look, the appearance, the structures are different from one another. Okay, now we will see the first type, that is igneous rock. Okay, see, igneous rock are also known as primary rock. They are formed when the molten magma from the interior cool down and solidify. Okay, you know, we have a interior of the earth. Okay, I hope before this chapter you all have gone through the chapter interior of the earth. We have here molten magma. When this molten magma solidifies or cool downs, that time our igneous rocks are formed. Okay, the word igneous means fire. This is not fair, means fire. The igneous means fire, that is why the name of the rock is igneous rock. Okay, now we will see the formation igneous rock. See, igneous rocks are of two types. One is intrusive, another one is extrusive rocks. Okay, so this is the interior of the earth. When this magma cooled down and solidified in the interior or beneath the earth surface or under the earth surface, that time we called is a intrusive rocks. Okay, intrusive rocks. And when this magma come out in the form of lava and solidifies above the earth surface or on the earth surface, we get a extrusive rock. Okay, so igneous rocks are of here two type, intrusive rocks and the extrusive rock. You just understand, intrusive means under the surface and extrusive means on the surface. Okay, but the materials are same. Okay, now listen, these igneous rocks are immensely important because our earth is predominantly made up of this igneous rock. Okay, these rocks are formed millions of years ago and their formations continue still today. Okay, now see, you must have one question, that how these intrusive rocks are exposed on the earth's surface. Okay, the igneous rocks are exposed by the process called denudation or gradation or degradation, means the process of wearing away the material from the surface of the earth, and sometimes with the tectonic movement. Okay, so this intrusive rocks are mainly exposed by the process of denudation and the plate tectonic. Okay, now we will discuss, see, the different types of the igneous rock. This is how the igneous rocks are formed. Okay, we can see the example. Some of this granite is the common one. Then this basalt is also the common igneous rock. Diorite, you can see, you can see in and around. So this four are the important or the very common igneous you can see in your locality. Okay, so this is the example of the igneous rocks. The pumice, granite, basalt and are some of the common examples of the igneous rock. Okay, now another type, that is sedimentary rock. Okay, this is simple one. Sedimentary rock are formed on the earth's surface by the accumulation of sediments over a long period of time. Okay, this accumulation of sediments and subsequent transformation into rock is known as your lithification. From your accumulation of the different materials to the your subsequent rock, this process is known as your lithification. Now you have to understand, see, wind, water are very important factor here, because this wind and water act as an agent of sedimentation, actually sediment transportation and deposition. Okay, the wind, river, okay, they act as an agent of sediment transportation and the deposition. Okay, now see here, the sediments harden over the year due to the weight of the layer above. Okay, so the continuous process of this layering transform the sediments into the rock. Okay, the continued process of the sediment means layering, one layer above another layer, another layer of the sediments transform into your rock. Okay, so this is how the sedimentary rock form. Okay, you can see some of the examples of this sedimentary rock: sandstone, conglomerate, limestone, chords, shale. These all are the common one. These all are the common sedimentary rock. Now you can see in the picture the process of the sedimentation. See, the in the number one in the figure, in this figure you all can see that eroded sediments, how they are depositing on the layer surface of the earth. Then see, you can in the two when with the time more layers pile up and presses down the layers. This is called the compaction. The second process is here compaction. Okay, first they deposit the sediment, then this is sedimentation. Okay, then compaction. With the time the layers pile up and presses down the lower layer, then the third, see, the more layer called your strata. Okay, the layers are known as the strata, and further compaction forces out the water of the layer. Then in the fourth stage, you can see that the salt crystal glue the layers together, cementation. Okay, then rock masses form. This is how the different process of the sedimentation has been shown in the figure to make you understand the formation of sedimentary rock. Okay, sedimentation, compaction, then further compaction, and finally cementation. Then finally the rock mass is formed, that is known as your sedimentary rock. Okay, here is another important rock, that is metamorphic rock. The last type, or the third important types of the rock, that is metamorphic rock. Metamorphic rock are sedimentary or igneous rock that have been transformed by pressure, heat, or change in the chemical composition. Okay, metamorphic is nothing but the change form of your and igneous rock through the continuous pressure, heat, or change in the chemical composition. Okay, change in the chemical composition. The word metamorphic itself means change. The change form of your sedimentary and igneous rock is known as your metamorphic rock. Okay, now see the formation of the metamorphic rock. See this igneous rock. When this igneous rock comes under the pressure of, under the pressure, then it gets changed into your metamorphic rock. See, pressure is coming from up as well as from the down. Okay, when this igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, comes under the pressure, intense heat, that time the physical and the chemical properties of the igneous rocks and the sedimentary rocks changed. Okay, this changed form are known as your metamorphic rock. Okay, this is very simple, you all can understand from the picture. See how this rock have been changed into a metamorphic rock. See, this is the granite, this is granite. The granite is your igneous rock. Under the intense heat and the pressure, this granite has been changed into your gneiss. Okay, so gneiss is the metamorphosed or metamorphic form of your granite. Okay, so the metamorphic rocks are nothing but the change form of your primary rock, that is your igneous rock, either igneous rock or sedimentary rock. Okay, so we have done so far lithosphere, types of the rocks, that is igneous rocks, sedimentary rock, and metamorphic rock. Okay, so this much for the part 1. So I will explain the further topic in part 2 video. Okay, thanks so much for watching the video.